Assalamu alaikum and good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Professor Dr. Fatima Rahman. I am working as a professor at Unit Head, Department of OBGYN, Dhaka Medical College and Hospital, which is the largest tertiary level referral hospital in Dhaka in Bangladesh. I have selected the topics of emergency obstetric care during COVID-19 pandemic at Dhaka Medical College Hospital as because it is a referral hospital and we are serving both COVID and non-COVID patient in two separate wings, and there is simultaneous exchange of patients in between. Now, Bangladesh ranks at number 9 in terms of highest expected number of births for the period of 9 months from the date of pandemic declaration on 11th March. Even though there is no significant changes in the maternal mortality ratio and neonatal mortality rate, an analysis of data in the Director General of Health Service dashboard shows that since the beginning of COVID-19 crisis, there is a significant reduction in the uptake of maternal and newborn health services from the health facilities. Patients are reluctant to go to the hospital because of the fear of affected by COVID. So there is increased number of emergencies and also increased number of morbidity. Despite the pressure on the health system due to COVID-19 situation, routine life-saving services for the pregnant mothers and other obstetric emergency management are continuing at Dhaka Medical College Hospital. We are giving both service to the COVID patient and non-COVID patients also. Now, our aims and objectives were to review the data of the obstetric emergencies attending in COVID unit as well as non-COVID portion of the OBGYN department of Dhaka Medical College, and also to revise the outcome and management protocols of the obstetric emergency cases during this pandemic situation. Now our aims and objectives was to review the data of the obstetric emergencies attending in COVID unit as well as the non-COVID unit of Obs and Gynae department of Dhaka Medical College, and also to revise the outcome and management protocols of the obstetric emergency cases during this pandemic situation. It was a retrospective study undertaken at Dhaka Medical College Hospital. Data of the obstetric emergencies were collected from both COVID unit and non-COVID unit of the OBGYN department, that is from January 2020 to December 2020. Regarding analysis of the results, total Obs and Gynae patients were admitted in the year 2020 were 13,418 patients. That means 85.34% was admitted in the non-COVID unit and 14.6% were admitted in the COVID unit. The number of the patients in the COVID unit were suspected patient and both COVID positive patients were admitted. The suspected patients for COVID-19 were 1,810, that comprises of 92%, and COVID positive patient was found about 7.9%, and among the suspected patients who turned into COVID positive was 74 patients, that is 3.8%, and others were COVID negative, that was 1736 patients, that comprises of 88.19%, and they were treated in the non-COVID portion. Total obstetrical cases in the non-COVID unit was higher, 84%, and the COVID patient were 16%. Now, if we see the distribution of the obstetric cases in the non-COVID unit, pregnancy-induced hypertension was the highest, followed by premature rupture of membrane, postpartum hemorrhage, antepartum hemorrhage, obstructed labor, and ruptured uterus. we can see that trial of labor for which give rise to ruptured uterus were more than the non-COVID pandemic period. Now, distribution of the obstetric cases in the COVID unit were similar, that is pregnancy-induced hypertension, premature rupture of membrane, postpartum hemorrhage, antepartum hemorrhage, obstructed labor and ruptured uterus. Although the number of the patient admitted in the non-COVID portion was smaller, but the fatality was higher. Total gynae cases was 3,447. Among them, 210 patient was admitted in the COVID portion, that is 6%, and non-COVID portion 3,237 patient. And non-COVID unit, maximum case was abortion followed by ectopic pregnancy, then molar pregnancy, and other gynecological patients were 36.10%. In non-COVID COVID portion, the patient was admitted, maximum was abortion and ectopic pregnancy, molar pregnancy and others, but the number of the patients of abortion and ectopic pregnancy were higher than the non-COVID patients, and also the mortality and morbidity was higher. Now, total vaginal delivery was 2,852. We can remember that as the Dhaka Medical College is a tertiary level referral hospital, and the complicated cases from the whole country is referred to Dhaka Medical College. So, the number of vaginal delivery is less than the number of cesarean section. And at COVID unit, 11.4% vaginal delivery occurred, and non-COVID unit 88.6%. Total LOCs done was 4,147. At COVID unit it was 7.5%, and others in the cesarean section were done in the non-COVID portions. Now, the gynae cases which came as emergency, MVA was done, which comprises of 32%, laparotomy 21%, dilatation, evacuation and curettage 8.3%, and others comprises of 37%, that is torsion of the ovarian tumor, intercystic hemorrhage of the ovarian tumor, and acute abdomen, and etc. Management of the gynae cases in COVID unit, suction evacuation was 14.68%. Laparotomy was higher because number of ectopic, we have seen that number of ectopic pregnancy has been increased in COVID period, and dilatation, evacuation and curettage was 45%. Also, patient have unexpected pregnancy and they wanted to terminate it, and followed by complications of abortion. And regarding the critical patients referred from ICU from the COVID units was higher. 42 patients were referred to the intensive care unit, that comprises of the 2.3%. And patients referred from ICU to ICU from the non-COVID unit was 2006, that comprises of 1.5%. That means more critical patients were found in the COVID unit. And regarding mortality was higher, definitely higher in the COVID unit, comprises of 1.3%, and non-COVID unit, that was 0.68%. In this study, we could not include the neonatal outcome due to transaction of the patient between the COVID and non-COVID unit. Accurate data of the neonatal outcome could not be found in a short time. At the end, we can say that obstetric emergencies during COVID-19 pandemic pose an enormous challenge to the concerned obstetrician. And this data presentation revised our existing emergency management of both COVID and non-COVID units for the OBS and Gynae department. And it will also guide us in the planning of the further management to reduce maternal and fetal morbidity and mortality rates. And thank you for listening to me, and thank you for your patience hearing. Thank you.